Hello. So, are we starting?
Greetings, sir.
Hi. Yes.
Shall we start, sir?
Yes. Please do. I've been waiting.
Okay, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Avantika. Good evening.
Yes, sir. A great good evening to everyone present here. The learner always begins by finding fault, but the scholar sees the positive merit in everything. Is pleased to welcome you all to a webinar on soft skills. Challenge of life to build a resume that doesn't simply tell a story about what you want to be, but a story about who you want to be. This eminent personality, Mr. Aravindhan Anbazhagan, who is the founder of EduRiseGlobal, education startup, to bring his IEEE MGA Young Professional Achievement Award contribution to young professionals. Educationalists should build thicker than any obstacle. Such beliefs are our participants of the event. Welcome you all. Alone we can do so much.
Is your microphone working? Surya, are you with us? Okay, wonderful. Is someone unmute? Surya, are you with us? Let's hear from Suresh. Suresh, can you unmute? Okay. Those who don't know Tamil here, you can type on the chat box. உங்களுக்கு சொல்லலாம். There's no right or wrong. பாலசுப்ரமணியம் கேக்குதா? பாலசுப்ரமணியம் கேக்குதா? Yes, then folding your hands and then listen. That's skill. Okay, which I want you to do in a amount of time, and then let me know on the chat box. Okay, and the name of this session is 10 soft skills for every engineer and how to build it. Okay, you saw on the poster they only posted soft skills, but this is the session that has I've spoken at more than 4 different colleges, where the idea is you will get an idea of what 10 soft skills are and also get started with it. Right? It's not a session where you just listen, you note it down, and then you want to try or not. This is a session where we are going to go into hands-on, where you're going to start doing things. Are you excited? Deal or no deal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are excited.
Yes, I want to see some more excitement on the yes, and there's someone else who's talking on the call and also unmuting. Okay, so let's get started with the session. Yeah, the first ever goal, the first ever task, the skill, right? Sorry, task is going to come. The first ever skill that I wanted to share with you all is goal setting. Okay, can someone quickly explain me what is goal setting? Goal setting என்றால் என்ன? Quick up. Guys, and I also wanted to be very snappy. I don't think we have a lot of time. We spent around how much of time? We spent around 22 minutes already on all these things, and I want to finish off the session exactly at 8 o'clock. Yeah, quickly. Goal setting என்றால் என்ன? யாரா சொல்லுங்க quick up.
Sir, I think goal setting la வந்து ரெண்டு டைப் இருக்கு. Short term goal and long term goal. Short term goal னா இப்போ
உங்க பேர் என்ன?
Sir, முத்துப்பிரியா sir.
முத்துப்பிரியா, wonderful. சொல்லுங்க. Short term goal என்றால்
ஷார்ட் டைம் கோல் அப்படின்னா இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ண இப்போதைக்கு நம்மளுக்கு என்ன வேணும், நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படிங்கிறது. லாங் டைம் கோல்னா நம்ம லைஃப் டைம்க்கு வந்து என்ன அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறது தான் சார் லாங் டைம்.
Wonderful, very nice Muthupriya, really amazing. So that's the exact thing, right? So goal அப்படினா என்னன்னா நம்ம லைஃப்ல வந்துட்டு நம்ம செட் பண்ற ஒரு விஷயம். ஓகேவா? இப்போ வந்து நான் வந்து ஒரு செகண்ட் இயர் EC ஸ்டூடெண்டா இருக்கேன், சரிங்களா? So let's say if I want to build a skill, சரியா? Recently I was interviewing a person who joined Google. ஓகேவா? என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட் லிஸ்ட்ல இருந்த ஒரு பர்சன் ரீசெண்டா கூகுள் ஜாயின் பண்ணிருந்தாங்க. I also did an interview with him which is going to be on my YouTube channel. கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா நம்ம YouTube சேனல்ல போட போறோம். சோ என்ன அதுல சொன்னாங்க அப்படின்னா, காலேஜ்ல இருக்கிறப்போ you have to build skills. you have to start doing things, you have to do projects, you have to work with communities. அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய விஷயம் சொன்னாங்க. But one of the things that we should definitely do is set a goal for that, right? நான் இப்போ வந்து let's say if I'm going to say I'm going to learn any topics relevant to EC, I'm just thinking. Let's say I'm going to say PCB board, எப்படி work பண்றது நான் கத்துக்க போறேன் full and full, right? Just a simple thing. But if I don't set a goal for myself, I won't move towards that direction. Do you agree or not? If we don't set a goal for ourselves, we won't move towards the direction. There are so many distractions in the world for us, right? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. So that's why it's important how to set a goal. It has to be specific. நம்ம செட் பண்ற கோல் ரொம்ப ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா இருக்கணும். ஒரு ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கான ஸ்ட்ரீம், ஒரு ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கான டொமைன்ல இருக்கணும். It has to be measurable. அந்த கோலை வந்து நம்ம வந்து மெஷர் பண்ண முடியும். We need to be measured. Like for example, simply saying I will get a job, that's not a goal, right? I mean, it's very specific. You are getting a job, but it should be measurable. Like for example, you can say things like I want to get an internship in the next 6 months. That's a measurable goal. 6 months நடந்துச்சான்னு பார்க்கலாம். It has to be achievable, it has to be realistic, and it also has to be time bound. ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட டைத்துக்குள்ள நீங்க முடிக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு it happen, okay? And if you do all that things, can you read all the first letters together? இந்த இருக்க வேர்ட்ஸ்ல இருக்க first letterலாம் ரீட் பண்ணா என்ன வருது? Smart, right? So you will actually frame, you will be a smart person, and you will also set some about smart goals. I think Muthupriya has also wonderfully shared what is going to be short term goals and long term goals. Thank you so much. Because I don't need to cover that content now. So here's the first task for you. Set one goal for you and then write it down, right? The reason why you are writing it down is you are telling it to yourself you're going to do that, okay? So what I'm going to, as I told you, it's going to be hands-on. I'm going to give you exactly 60 seconds for doing this. Think about any goal as of now, right? If you have done that, we can wait for others to finish and then we can continue. Yeah? There are now another 48 seconds left. Please start doing. If you're searching for a pen and paper, that's the place it should be, right? Chuma wanted to listen, but because okay, I've been speaking enough. 30 more seconds. Any things, I mean, you might not be able to do all the 5 things that I told you. At least ஒரு ரெண்டு விஷயம் அத நீங்க செஞ்சீங்கனாலே அந்த நான் சொன்ன 5 things இருக்குல. No, it's an industrial visit, right? So we went there. It's a beautiful campus, and lot of my friends used to work for Infosys when they graduated. They do that training in Mysore. I think wishing you all the very best. You can definitely do that, right? So that's all about goal setting, and let's go. Okay. Come on, I want to see more people. Only 4 people use Gmail. Come on. Yes, we use email. Or do you use Gmail specifically? Is there anyone who is using Hotmail, Microsoft emails? No? Okay, so many people use Gmail, right? Here's hack for you guys. You use Gmail. If you go to this 9 dots and click on it, and then if you go to there's something called as calendar. What's the calendar? Can someone help me out? Here is it. Yeah. So you go to your Google Calendar. Of course, I don't use this Google Calendar, right? I use the one with my office official one. But in this calendar, I'm going to show you a quick hack. Okay, let's do this hack. எப்படி வந்து நீங்க பிளான் பண்றது அச்சீவ் பண்றது அப்படின்ற ஒரு சிம்பிளான ஹேக் சொல்லிட்டா. Yes, no? So let's do it. Okay, if you want to see the hack, you have to type hack, HACK. Let's see how many people are typing it. Yes, HACK, please type it. Hack, let's do this, right? Okay, so here's what you have to do. So there's an option to create routines on your Google Calendar. Okay, here's what I'm saying. So let's say நீங்க ஒரு விஷயத்தை நீங்க செய்யணும்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா அது வந்து 66 டேஸ் நீங்க தொடர்ந்து பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா தான் அந்த விஷயம் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து நல்லா பதியும். இது வந்து ரிசர்ச் பேஸ்டா நிறைய பேர் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Recently I was reading this book called One Thing. அந்த புக்ல இதுதான் சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. இப்போ நம்ம ரொட்டீன் எப்படி பண்றதுன்னு பார்க்கலாம் சரிங்களா. இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் உங்க காலேஜ் எத்தனை மணிக்கு முடியுது யூஸ்வலா? Anybody unmute and share quickly? காலேஜ் எத்தனை மணிக்கு முடியும்பா?
4:40.
4:40.
Wonderful. Okay, let's say if people are finishing the college and then going home for 6 o'clock, 6:30. Okay, let's do some 6:30. Okay, wow. So ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ண வேணாம். 6:30 to 6:45 வருது, no problems. Okay, so 6:45 to 7:45 நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க அப்படின்னா, click on this more options. Google Calendarல போயிட்டு இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு let's say you create a routine for yourself. Let's do it for maybe for Yoga Lakshmi's example, to watch programming lessons on YouTube. Romba simple, correct? YouTube has a lot of all these things, and then you're going to do this, and then what you're going to do is going to click on repeat, okay, and do it daily. Okay, wow. And then when you click on save, here's the magic. Daily and இது போய் சேர்ந்துடும் சரிங்களா. இப்போ நீங்க என்ன செய்யணும் அப்படின்னா, இந்த டைம் நீங்க வரும்போது என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா, உங்களுடைய கூகுள், நீங்க எல்லாரும் ஸ்மார்ட் போன் யூஸ் பண்றீங்களா? எத்தனை பேர் ஸ்மார்ட் போன் யூஸ் பண்றீங்க? Can the people who are using smartphone, can you type smart on the chat box? Smart box use பண்றீங்களா? Smartphone use பண்றீங்களா? Smart, right? All of us use smartphone, right? So what you're going to do, you will get a notification on your calendar exactly 30 minutes before. Okay, 30 minutes before on the Google helping your parents, right? Anything, create a notification, right? You don't need to remember this every day. You will get a notification. All of us see mobile phones 5 minutes ko thara phone eduthu paapom. So create anything, correct? யாருக்காவது கூகுள் கேலண்டர் தெரியல அப்படின்னா தயவு செஞ்சு அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்லுங்க, இன்னொரு தடவை சொல்லுங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றேன். Okay, I'm going to wait for everyone to check. Communicate, and you quickly unmute and share. And let's hear you guys. You want to connect with the people who are attending the webinar today. You have done that. Communication. Here's a beautiful, I would say, a much more interesting example is when you communicate professionally, right? Your elevation goes much higher. People start visualizing you and seeing you and start treating you in a much interesting way. And it's also a beautiful way to just communicate, right? Instead of just calling a person and saying something, if you write a beautiful email to them, they'll really appreciate it. Okay, so this is a task 6 for you because we're running short of time. I'm going to cut short this out. I thought of showing you how to write an email signature. I'm going to show it very briefly. I'm not going to create some hype around this, but I'm going to just do this because we don't have a lot of time. Because anybody could go, right? Anybody could do this. Go to your settings and then go to come on, yes, go and see all settings and then go to your, it'll load, right? It'll show you the email signature over here. You can type it down. Like for example, I have typed it down, TEDx speaker, soft skill, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So these are things that you can also do, right? On your email signature, it creates a really professional appeal. I'm not going to give you time for that because we're running short of time. The next one is problem solving. This is also a very important soft skill, much needed in the current world, right? Because there are so many problems. Only when you start solving problems, only when you start stating problems. Problem in this is again a very interesting example which I thought of showing. Go to Google and then type SDG, right? SDG goals. If you search for this, there will be 17 goals in the UN website, United Nations. United Nations is the global organization with all the different countries, right? And what I would always recommend, I work with education sector. I currently serve as a consultant for the state education department. I very recently joined there over 1 month ago, and the goal is towards quality education, right? And most of the people during COVID times are towards helping people at good health, well-being. Okay, wow. So these are very important goals. You can take up any one of the goals and you can read more about it. நீங்க poverty இருக்க கூடாது அப்படி நினைச்சீங்கன்னா அதை பத்தி என்ன செய்யறாங்க, என்னென்ன எஃபர்ட்ஸ் எடுக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்ற எல்லாமே வந்து you will get to know. So choose one goal for you and make it very close to your heart. You can do so many things, right? Towards changing the world. கரெக்டா நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குன்றதை மட்டும் பார்க்காம நம்ம மத்தவங்களுக்கு என்ன செய்யலாம் அப்படின்றத நீங்க கண்டிப்பா பண்ண முடியும். That's the task number 7, but unfortunately I don't have time உங்களுக்கு பண்றதுக்கு. I've shared the link, right? You can go and see the link. அந்த லிங்க் ஓபன் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க, செஷன் முடிஞ்சோன்னு பாருங்க. ஓகேவா? The 8th thing is empathy. நிறைய பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க லீடர்ஷிப் அப்படின்னா, I think someone was saying in the beginningல leadership is a soft skill அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, leadership is all about empathy guys, right? When you what it mean by empathy is trying to be in this things. அவங்க எக்ஸாக்ட்லி எங்க இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு நம்ம புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு நம்ம வந்து ஒரு விஷயம் செய்யறோம் அப்படின்னா அதுதான் எம்பத்தி. ஸோ என்ன பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் லீடர்ஷிப் இஸ் ஆல் அபவுட் எம்பத்தி. நீங்க வந்து இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் பிகம் பவர்ஃபுல், it comes with a lot of responsibilities, right? You're just going to lead people. நீங்க மக்களை லீட் பண்ணா முதல்ல அவங்கள பத்தி நம்மளுக்கு கேர் இருக்கணும், அவங்கள நம்ம இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணணும், அவங்கள பத்தி நம்ம நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். கரெக்டா? So that's important. That's empathy. And as a task I thought of doing this, go work with. Correct? So here is, I think so many people are commenting. இந்த இதுல இருக்கவங்க யாருக்காவது ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு போய் நீங்க கமெண்ட் அவங்களோட ஸ்கில்ஸ், ரைட்? அவங்க ஸ்கில்ல போய் என்டோர்ஸ் பண்ணி பாருங்க and then see what happens. ஓகேவா? நான் சொல்றது மட்டும் செய்யுங்க. And then LinkedIn will ask them to come and thank you and also endorse your skills. Correct? I think so many people ask how to get endorsed. Go and endorse other person. அடுத்தவங்க endorse பண்ணுங்க, அப்பதான் அவங்க வந்து they will come and help you. Okay? The ninth one is continuous learning. Never ever stop learning. That's the most important thing because life never stops teaching you. Okay, there's always a learning opportunity in your life. Make use of it. And the task here is subscribe to any one of the technical publications. Correct? Technical publications that comes out, and I usually read a lot of IEEE stuff, right? Third, and I usually read a lot of IEEE stuff, right? Let's say IEEE specking அப்படின்னா நீங்க என்ன செய்யலாம்னா இல்ல அதை நீங்க புக் மார்க் செஞ்சுக்கலாம். So that it will come to you. You can read it anytime, right? அதை நீங்க தொடர்ந்து படிக்கலாம். Because these are very important things because we are pursuing a technology degree. கரெக்டா? ஸோ அதை நீங்க புக் மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு டெக்னாலஜி இதுவை நீங்களே இது பண்ணலாம். I used to read a lot of Spectrum because Spectrum நிறைய வந்து latest technologies போடுவாங்க. Okay? And on that note, we have one more minute. I think I'll take 3 to 4 minutes and then I'll finish it off. Then the 10th one is a surprise. How many of you want to know the surprise? How many of you want to know the surprise? Yes, final one. We have come to the final one. Yes, no, come on guys. You want to see the surprise? Yes. Not so many people still here. Shankar is saying, Yogalakshmi is saying, okay, so many people are saying, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Let's do the surprise, okay? And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. This surprise is not going to happen now. I mean, it will happen now, but it will happen on my YouTube channel, okay? And as I was telling you, I've been working on my own, right? I wanted to create something on my own, and this is the YouTube channel that I'm currently building on. It has around 1.3k subscribers, and these are the videos that I have created very recently. Smart Grid என்றால் என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தமிழ்ல நான் ஒரு வீடியோ பண்ணியிருந்தேன். And there's so many videos that I have created, and so if people want to learn coding, HTML என்றால் என்ன அப்படின்ற மாதிரி videos. So these are so many things that I'm creating for school students, college students, also on different languages. Correct? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share this YouTube channel link with all of you, and I am going to request you to go and subscribe to the channel. I will post the 10th soft skill for all of you on this YouTube channel sometime soon. Okay, wow. So the 10th soft skill is something you can go to this specific YouTube channel and then you can find sometime soon. So only when you have subscribed, you will know. And I would definitely request all of you, if you like this session, please do subscribe to the channel. It will be very helpful for me also because we want to build this very, very huge. Okay, we have around 1,1311 subscribers as of now. If all of you are subscribing, it will be very helpful. Sukumar is helping. Thank you, Sukumar. Sneha is helping. Vidya Prabha is helping. Thank you. Sneha is helping. Yogalakshmi means a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Bal Subramaniam is helping. Done. I will also post this nice video for you guys very, very soon. I think it will take some time to update. We are still at 1311. I'm going to give you some 30 seconds for doing 1316. Thank you. Let's see if we can go till 1325. Is that an ambitious goal? There are around 80 people on this call, right? Done. So many people are done. Thank you, Rajesh Kumar. Thank you, Ritik. Thank you, Divya Bharati. Thank you, Nivedita. Thanks for your time. Wonderful. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Initially கொஞ்சம் பேர் வந்து பேசாம இருந்தாங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பயங்கரமா பேசினாங்க. Do any of you want to share a feedback? Meanwhile, எல்லாம் subscribe பண்ண டைம்ல, can any of you quickly want to unmute and share a feedback faster?
It's very good to understand without any boredom.
It's very good to
Understand without any boredom.
போர் இல்ல, கரெக்டா? போர் அடிக்காம இருக்கிறது நமக்கு முக்கியம். Correct? Very good. Thank you, Shankar. That's a very nice feedback. Sneha, you were saying good session. Do you want to speak and tell me why it's a good session? எதனால good session அப்படின்னு நீங்க சொல்றீங்க? If you're comfortable. Share some points about time management. Balasubramanian, ஒரு quick feedback சொல்லிடுங்க and then I'll share you. Balasubramanian, what is your feedback?
So it was good.
Yes. And you want to come on, tell me more.
And நான் இப்போ third year படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன், third year last time. So I have attended a few companies. அங்க கேட்டது எல்லாமே சம்டைம்ஸ் ஒரு கம்பெனில வந்து என்னோட பேர் கூட கேட்கல, பட் சம்டைம்ஸ் என் கம்பெனி கேட்கறது ஃபுல்லாமே ஸ்கில்ஸ் பத்தி தான் கேட்பாங்க. அதை பத்தி சொல்ல முடியுமான்னு கேட்கறேன். ஸ்கில்ஸ் பத்தி கேக்குறீங்களா? ஆமா.
Okay, wonderful. You can see these are some soft skills that I shared you, right? There are so many technical skills that you need to build. Again, I'm saying இது சென்டர்ல Google interview பண்ணேன்னு சொன்னல, it was a very eye-opening interview for me, right? Because the reason why he's saying is they are very specific about building skills. ஒரு cloud computing அப்படி நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா அதுல நம்ம ஸ்கில்ஸ் வந்து செம ஸ்ட்ராங்கா பில்ட் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கு 5 ப்ராஜெக்ட் வந்து செகண்ட் இயர்லயே பண்ண சொல்றாங்க. கரெக்டா? அந்த அளவுக்கு வந்து we need to be aware if you are targeting big companies. If you want to just get started and then learn, there's no harm, right? Start developing these skills, whatever that I'm saying you. Developing graphic design, develop web development, develop simple programming, right? Start with simple programming, develop communication, start writing emails, correct? And then start doing presentations, PowerPoint presentations, and then there's so many, these are very small skills, but this will add a huge value. Generally, companies look out for people like this, correct? Or basics உங்களுக்கு இருந்ததுன்னா they can definitely train you. It's not like you need to know everything. What they need is a very, very basic thing. Once you're able to do that, they will definitely like to get you on board and then doing things, correct? Companies are looking for people. And ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம் வந்து trust. அவங்க ஒரு விஷயத்தை சொன்னாங்கன்னா நம்ம கரெக்டா அதை செஞ்சு முடிப்போம் அப்படின்றத ரொம்ப விஷயம். That's something that you also need to learn as part of your college life, and I'm sure all of you will do that, correct? So it's not going to be a huge deal. You will definitely get placed. You can definitely do well. Seriya? This is better than else. I learned something good. Thank you so much. Sukumar, do you want to? I think you are a very active participant. Do you want to unmute and share your feedback quickly?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So thank you for this great opportunity.
Yes, my pleasure.
So I think this don't bore them. Good.
Wonderful.
Overall good, sir.
Overall good. Thank you. Thank you, Sukumar, for the nice feedback. Okay, before we close up, and I want to quickly do these things. I see people started leaving to the call already. I know you guys are hungry. Here's what we're going to do. Let's do a quick reflection, right? Let's do a quick reflection of this whole session. How we started. Every session start பண்ணோம். என்ன பண்ணோம் ஸ்டார்டிங்ல? யாரும் இருக்கா? யாராவது குயிக்கா? Please type it on the chat box. I'm not going to ask you to speak now because we're running very short of time. We want to finish in another 2 minutes. அடுத்த 2 நிமிஷத்துல முடிக்க போறோம். குயிக்கா என்ன பண்ணோம்? ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணப்போ. Can someone tell me the task, sir? Introduction. Yes, Divya Bharati, we're not able to hear you.
Introduction, task, planning, creativity, reading.
Divya Bharati, hold on for a bit. Okay, initially we started with introducing. I asked some of you to speak. Now I see so many people speaking, right? Initially the hesitation is there. We have broken that, and then we started with the first soft skill. Can people start typing in what's the first soft skill? Start typing. I think Divya Bharati has started saying all these things. Yeah, but can you start typing? First, நம்ம என்ன பார்த்தோம்? Come on, quickly. What's the first soft skill?
Sir, goals, sir.
Goals. Thank you, Muthupriya. Can we hear from other person? Second என்ன பார்த்தோம்? Goal setting was the first one. What's the second one?
Planning, sir.
Thank you. Let's give opportunity for new people. Correct? அவங்களும் என்ன கத்துக்கிட்டாங்க? Second, planning.
Google Calendar.
Planning பண்றது எப்படி பண்ண Google Calendar வச்சு பார்த்தோம். Third one. Come on. What's the third one? Faster. What's after planning? We did something that starts. Come again?
LinkedIn. Yeah.
LinkedIn வந்து 5th நினைக்கிறேன். கரெக்ட்டா? Who knows the third one? Please type it on the chat box. Usually I see அப்படியே response அப்படியே போட்டுட்டே இருப்பாங்க எல்லாரும்.
It's a creative routine.
Creativity, right? Creativity is the third one. What's the fourth one? What's the fourth one? Reading, right? Thank you, Divya Bharati. That's a wonderful one. What's the fifth one? Fifth one, networking. We did a LinkedIn activity.
Networking.
Sixth one,
Communication.
communication. Seventh one. Seventh one, problem solving. Okay, wonderful. What's the eighth one?
Empathy.
Empathy. Thank you, Charanya Meenachi. Right? What's the ninth one? Continuous learning. Right? And what's the final one? The 10th one that we saw. That we actually didn't see. What's the 10th one?
Surprise.
Surprise and subscribe. You will get to know soon, right? We got 1, 3, 2, 5. Thank you so much, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you on another opportunity. And hopefully we will interact more. And thank you so much for this opportunity. Then please stay connected on LinkedIn, and please feel free to write me an email if you need anything. This is my email ID, and this is my. I know many of you will be active on these nice platforms like Instagram. This is my Instagram email ID. You can also go and follow me, and also send me a message if you need anything. Right? And thank you so much for this opportunity. Please have a nice dinner. I think Sir is here. Take the
Sir,
sir.
yes,
Sir,
sir.
how was the session?
Sir, very nice and very informative. It is much useful for our students, sir. So I didn't expect this much of interesting session. Students are holding still after sending a feedback session link. Also, still they are connecting with this link and they are answering you. So very interesting session, sir. Sure, we will be very thankful to you. So once again, we will meet you again with the same link with the larger time, sir. Actually, I seen that from 7 o'clock. So you are very running fast due to lag of time. So we fixed only 1 hour. So one day, sure, we'll in a daytime we can fix for 2 or 3 hours, sir. So based on students, we will connect one more time, sir.
We will definitely do. Yeah. And we can also deep dive into all these skills. For a skill,
Yes, sir.
we can definitely do. Yeah.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Hop home. We'll meet. Bye. Satyakeda, do you want to speak something?
Sir, I want to proceed with my vote of thanks, sir.
Yes, please do.
Good evening to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event to all the dignitaries assembled here. I would like to thank our chief guest who honored this function with his inspirational thoughts. I would like to thank our staff members, students, participants, volunteers, and last but not the least, our beloved audience for making this function as a grand success. Once again, I thanks one and all present here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was a very nice vote of thanks, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye, sir.